So now we are ready with our code. So we will just run this code. My URL will be a GraphQL, correct? I can see my correct UI. Okay, this is a query return query. Okay, when you will run this application, you will see this screen with a blank query. Now, how to write the GraphQL query is just write query. Everything you will see in the suggestion. Press Control space. You can see orders and order. So I have orders and I have one parameter user ID colon. I have user ID 1. Okay, curly bracket open. Control space. You can fetch order ID. You can fetch order number. You can fetch order date. Let's run this query. Okay, I got JSON, but I have not received any order information. Let's check why we have not received this information. Okay, so this is model order query. We have user separate user ID. It is a user ID here. User ID. Okay, user ID. Okay, here it is wrong. So I will correct this. Here also it is wrong. Should be user ID I capital. Okay. Now let's continue and check. Well, correct. So I'm now getting the data. I could see two orders of this user ID. Let's check this. Next one. Okay, correct. Order number 3 and order number 100. So I'm getting the required data. Now let's check the products. The details, control space, product ID, product name. You can say quantity, price. So here you can specify whatever data you want. Okay, correct. I'm getting the correct result. Let's say user ID 1. Okay. Yes, perfect. So this is how GraphQL query works. Now let's filter this data by fetching the single order information. So we have order. We have to pass order number. When you start typing, it will automatically show in the suggestion. Colon. Let's say order number 1001. 1001. Okay, same information I will need. Let's click on this. Perfect. So I am getting the this order information for this user. Okay. In your application, user ID will be coming from your session storage or any of your server session. Order ID number, this order number will be passed from your front-end UI. So this is how you can filter your record. Now let's check order number 10002. Okay, correct. I'm getting the data. I'm getting the correct data. Now let's suppose here I don't want to just get the product ID, so I will remove this. I will just need a product name, so I will remove this extra column. Okay. Yes. So it is giving me a limited information. So what we have achieved using the GraphQL is create a query. GraphQL will be completely based on an input query. Whatever you will ask, GraphQL will return only those records or only those columns. You don't need to create a separate API for each type of scenario. So what is the benefit? Here we have received a limited information. So my response size, data size will be less, very less. I will not get any extra column or extra records. Like for example, in one my page, I will just need a product name. But if I have created, suppose I have created REST API, And if I call this order API, it will return me all the records along with the quantity price. And from that entire big JSON, I could have just used the product name. So that is not a correct way. Instead, we have optimized our response based on our input. So if you like my this GraphQL session, please subscribe, and I'm going to upload more such videos which will be very easy and which is very demanding in our IT sector.